Look, $50 is a lot of money, but imagine spending that $50 bill later to find out it's sold for $26,400 just like this bill in this video. I'm not going to leave any stone unturned, and this is the only video you'll ever need to watch when it comes to $50 bills like this. So I'm going to keep this video extremely brief. This $50 bill is from 1928, which is the first year the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing produced small size Federal Reserve notes. Small size meaning the size of a typical bill. It's important to know that all bills produced prior to 1928 were large size bills, but more on that for another video. This bill was graded by PMG at a 67 EPQ. The highest achievable grade is 70, so a bill that's this old and graded this highly is really hard to come by. One of the main things you want to look for here is the district seal, which is on the left hand side of the bill. So most of the time you're going to see a letter over there instead of a number 11 like on this bill. So essentially there were multiple districts these bills were printed for, and this one was printed for Dallas, Texas, which is the 11th district, as you can see by the number 11 there, and also you'll see the number 11 in 4 different areas around the bill. Another area to keep your eyes peeled for is if you look at the start of the serial number, you're going to see a letter K. Now this is not a coincidence that K is the 11th letter in the alphabet. So for example, if instead of there being a number 11 up there, you had a number 1, that means the prefix would be an A. If you had a number 2, that would mean the prefix would be a B. And if you had a number 3, the prefix would be a letter C, and so on. If you ever find a bill where those numbers do not match up, for example, you had a number 2 district, but you had a letter A prefix, that is an error and it's worth a lot of money. So we're breaking down why this bill sold for $26,400. Let's review what we've gone over. 1, it's from 1928, the first year they produced these small size bills. 2, it is a numeral type bill. Again, instead of there being a large letter for the district seal, it is a number. 3, the condition is very high. And 4, what I've not gone over yet is the specific district. So Dallas, Texas is considered to be a more rare and sought after district for the numeral type bills like this $50 bill. It all comes down to how many bills were produced, how many still exist that have not been destroyed over time. And the last thing that could increase the value of a note like this is if the serial number was fancy. For example, instead of it saying K000759992, let's just say all of those numbers were a number 1 or a number 2. Or if it was simply a serial number 1. Fancy serial numbers will increase the value of the bill. But because this note has all of those things going for it, it's sold for $26,400. If you enjoyed this video, YouTube says you'll enjoy the video they recommended on the screen, so click on that video and I'll see you inside.